Seattle's a very expensive place to live. And they say it is one of the most expensive places to live in the United States. And a certain landlord who doesn't have enough room for his family in his townhouse where he lives is moving on, but he's renting out his apartment. Here is the actual listing on the whatever Zillow-owned site that it is on. $2,200 a month, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's in Bethel, Washington, which is a nice place. And if you think $2,200 a month is a little too expensive for your tastes, well, you can pay $2,000 a month because he's offering a $200 a month discount if you'll be vegan or vegetarian.
Okay, so Grace, is he a sucker or a good guy?
I think he's a good guy. I think his intentions are in the right place. You can't, it's been proven that a vegan and vegetarian diet is sustainable, good for the environment for a number of different reasons. I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, but you know, I think that there are benefits to adopting that lifestyle, and more power to him. And also, he's the landlord. If those are the people that he wants to live in his place, he has the right to do that.
So yeah, you're right. I mean, I feel like Fox News would criticize him, right? But he's the one making the money. Right? Yeah. He can do whatever he wants, right? A free market!
He's just a good small business owner.
Right. Now, Brett, I'm going to flip the question for you. If you're his tenant, and, you know, look, everybody's struggling. You tell them you're vegetarian even if you're not?
Here's where my mind's at. I would pay $200 a month extra to just, like, eat meat in front of him.
Just to mess with the guy.
Just be like,
there's some chance he's not going to rent out the place to you.
He's pushing his agenda on me. I don't like that. I get it. But it's like, he says, what did he say? I really believe that just like the no smoking policy that all landlords have today, that we can promote this as a way to spread awareness, see if I can create a trend. I mean, it is in Seattle. It's like outside Seattle. I feel like it's a very progressive area. There's a lot of people who would probably be like, I'm vegan or vegetarian anyway. Right. So that's kind of what he will gravitate toward, that kind of a listing. But I definitely see like some kind of sadistic person who's just like, I'm gonna punish you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you I do eat meat. I have great credit references, and I'm gonna tell you every week with my check, like, ate meat this month, $2,200.
Terrible thing that someone could do.
He's doing that to me. He's pushing his agenda on me. Why can't I push it back toward him?
Maybe it'll be a trend.
Like an open invitation. It's like, hey, are you vegan or vegetarian? Here's a little benefit for like being in the club. He's not being like, join the club. Like, he's not yelling at anybody to do it. It's just a thing that exists.
So what if you're right? So what if you're right, Grace?
Brett?
Right. I don't care if you're right.
Okay, this is the kind of debate I like. Okay, I'm with Brett though.
What? I was sure. I was like, I think I got him.
So I'd go over to Janesh and be like, oh, I'd like go to rent his house while eating a gyro and spilling it all over the floor. Like, oh yeah, you sure you don't want to try this? It's really good.
Have you had a weird landlord before? Like I have had some weird ones that are like show up at my door in the middle of the night, like saying, "Are you making that noise?" And the answer is just like, no, I wasn't making that noise, nor do I hear a noise.
Could you imagine, though, you sign the pledge, and that goes, I smell bacon. Do you have bacon up there? Are you making that smell?
I hope you're my landlord.
The way to do it would just be get like Febreze bacon and just being like, ha ha, like tricked you, and just add on your clothing at all times. So he just thinks he has a tenant that just smells like bacon, but is totally vegetarian.
Prove it,
You can't prove anything.
Janesh, got you. That's what you get for trying to be a good guy and make positive change in the world.